Hi everybody, thanks for tuning into my channel. Again, we're just going through some basic linear equations or basic algebra. And I've got minus 3x plus 2 equals minus 2x minus 1. And the objective in this question is to solve the following. So when we're talking about solving the following, we actually want to find what x equals. That's what we're wanting to find. We want to find the value of x. Okay, so we're solving for x. So when I look at a question like this, the first thing I like to do is I like to highlight the x just to make it very, very clear. So if I pop that in a green, it just makes it stand out a little bit more for students. So then I see clearly minus 3x plus 2 equals minus 2x minus 11. Now, there's numerous ways of starting this question. If I wanted to, what I would probably do first is I want to bring the like terms together. I want to collect these like terms. So I might pop the 2x to the other side. Now, this is a negative sign, so it's minus 2x. So remember, guys, when we're talking about inverse operations, or the opposite of negative is a positive. Okay, the opposite of a negative is a positive, or inverse of a negative is a positive. So here I've got minus 2x. So I actually have to add 2x to this side. But remember, if I add 2x to this side, and to keep the equation balanced, I've also got to add 2x to this side. Okay, so minus 2x plus x cancels, that cancels, and that cancels. So here I've actually got minus 3x plus 2x plus 2, let's not forget the plus 2, is now only equal to the negative 11, because that cancelled with that. So is equal to minus 11, okay? And again, still we've got the like terms. Let's collect the like terms. So we've actually got here minus 3x plus 2x. Because they're like terms, we can add or subtract. Minus 3x plus 2x is in fact minus x, or minus 1x as a coefficient, but we don't normally show the 1. So it's minus x plus 2 is equal to minus 11. Now, we can clean this up and get rid of this negative sign. So what we can actually do is I can then take the negative x to the other side. That's the first thing. And then what we can do is we can bring this negative 11 to the other side. But let's do the first part. Let's do the first section first. Minus x, so remember it's a negative sign, and what we saw back here is the inverse, or the opposite of negative, is a positive. So I'm going to add x to this side, and I must also add x to the other side as well to keep it balanced. That cancels with that. I now have, therefore, 2, which is there, equals minus 11 plus x. Now, let's take it another step. Let's bring this negative 11 to the other side. So again, it's negative 11, so the opposite is adding 11 to this side and adding 11 to that side. So this part cancels, this 11 cancels, so therefore we can say that 2 plus 11 equals x. Therefore, x equals 13. Okay? X equals 13. Now, just because I've got 13 equals x, I can turn that around, obviously, and say x is equal to 13. Okay, so x is equal to 13. So that's basically solving for x. All right, guys. See you on the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.